Oh, picture and sound test, everyone. We're live in Blackpool. Look at it blowing around all over the place. Mad. Oh, we've got 144 people watching. I think I'm going to do this jacket up because it's blowing all around. Welcome to a breezy Blackpool. I hope that doesn't blow off there while I'm doing this. So I'm telling you something, it's pretty windy in Blackpool this evening. Look at that stormy sea. Hi Elliot. Hi Jacqueline. Hi Lancashire Liberty. Hope you can hear me okay. Let me know if you can hear me. We're looking down towards the High Clare Ash. Sorry, the picture's a bit all over the place. Hi Jamie. Jamie's Adventure Vlogs. I've got Jamie with me. There you go.
Hello everyone.
Alan Wallace, hi. Hi to Linda Nagel. Hi to Martin North. We're looking out here towards the North Pier. That's the North Pier. Hey, we can see Wales, the north coast of Wales. Can you see that, folks? Look at that view there. Sorry, it's a bit shaky. The wind is really, really strong. But just look at that view. William says the sound's okay. It's certainly a bit breezy in Blackpool tonight. Hi, Peter. Hi to Juncan McKercherer. Hi to Julie Smith, 1966. Hi to Frank in Blackpool. Hi to Gaynor, Fiona, Anne Gerrish. Hi to Phil Andrews, Big Alf. Hi to Julia Ward. Hi to Katie Gallagher from Martin Mere Caravan Park. Adam Ferguson, Haram Zoy, Audio Coffee, Carol Smith, Alan Cowie, Zantac 73. Andy, Wayne, the moderators. Hi to everyone. This is where we are. We're in Blackpool. We're on Queen's Promenade. This is where we are. We're just opposite these hotels here. Hi, Michael. Hi to Michael Joundrell. Hi to Paul R. Anne. We're on Queen's Promenade. This is one of my favourite parts of the promenade. We're just outside this place here. Look, the cabin lift. I've shown this loads of times. And if we look out here, the cabin lift is it's never been in use for a long time. Hi, Paul and Tilly in Bolton. But look down here, we've got that used to be the Bolton Lake. And it's now a go-kart track. Has anyone had a go on the go-kart tracks? Hi, Mary Brown. I don't know about an update on the sea situation. I'd say that it's possibly still not very safe to go in the water, but I tell you what, it's a bit choppy today, folks. Look at this. It is a little bit choppy out there. Julie Smith said 8 weeks to go before they come to Blackpool. Well, I tell you what, we've got almost 400, in fact, we've now just gone over 400 people watching, which is pretty incredible, really. I've only been live for what, 3 minutes, something like that, and we've already got over 400 people watching, which is pretty incredible, really. So if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please hit the thumbs up, and we might get even more people watching, because the more likes the video gets, the more that YouTube will share it for other people to join in. We might get some new people joining in. So I'll tell you what, it's a bit cloudy. Look at this cloud here. It's been a pretty nice day in Blackpool today. Hi to Fiona Duffy from Glasgow. And yeah, it's been a nice day today. Windy, a little bit windy, a bit cooler than it has been. But I'm afraid about an hour ago, the sun just disappeared into a massive cloud. And I'm not too sure if it's going to come back out again. But yeah, they're going up now. We're up to 438. Don't forget to hit the like button. And if you just joined us, we're on Queen's Promenade in Blackpool. We're live. just in front of the Sheraton Hotel and the Doric Hotel there. We're around about a mile north of Blackpool Tower. That's Blackpool Tower there. Hi to Mick McGill. Blackpool Tower down that way there. I'll probably turn the camera around so you can see it. I'll just show you the view out here. Look at the view here. I mean, this is one of my favourite places because you get such a great view. Crop bag 709, is it? Crop bag 373. We'll bump into it at the cliffs. Nice view of the Lake District today. Hi Moonage. Diane McKill coming down for the Illuminations. We'll get to see a little bit of the Illuminations today. You can see the Lake District over there. Looks pretty amazing. But I'll tell you what though, that sea looks a bit wild tonight. Thank you, Navid. Thanks for that super chat, Navid. That's a super chat. The weather's a little rough tomorrow. Might get a little bit of rain in Blackpool tomorrow. But there's the cabin lift. It's a shame about this because this building here, it's got a lift in it that takes you down there. It's actually quite a long way down. And I don't know how long this has been out of order, but it would be good. It would actually be quite good to go inside, wouldn't it? It would actually be good to go in there, wouldn't it? Just to have a little nosy inside and see what it's like. If you look at the top, look at that decoration up there. Look at that tiling. They don't make them like that anymore, do they? And I actually think that sign there just ruins it. Can you see that sign? They stuck that sign on there. Don't you think, folks, that Formula Kart sign ruins it? Yeah. $471 watching. I'll just show you where the tower is. It's down that way. There you go, Blackpool Tower. Thanks, Diane. Diane McKill, thank you very much. Super chat from Diane. Thank you. We get to see a little bit of Blackpool Illuminations. Right, which way are we going? I think that we need to go over here. Do we need to go over here? Yeah. I think we need to go on to over here. Mark Kelly's over there. It's quite high up. We've got a tram coming towards us there, look. Do you feel lucky? The Sheraton and the Doric hotels, they look pretty busy. It is a bit choppy. 500 watching. We have now got 500 watching, which is pretty incredible, really. I've only been going for just over 8 minutes and we've got 500 watching. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, 2 come at once. No heritage trams out tonight, unfortunately, but the heritage trams, you'll normally get them during the day. We'll get them on the holidays. But yes. And now just across the road from the Genting Casino. I remember when that was called the Castle Casino. I've actually been in there a couple of times. Well, I'm not a gambler. But we're getting to see some of the illuminations. They've been putting the lights up along here, and yeah, so they've been busy putting up the illuminations along this section here. Tell you what, they do have to start pretty early because we're around about 2 months away. Are we about 2 months away from the start of the Illuminations? It's at the end of August, I think it is. They are There's a shipment of Illuminations that's a bit late as well. I think they said that we're about 5 weeks late on a load of Illuminations. I think it's along this section as well. So we'll have to wait and see if they get those. I think they're on the slow boat from China. But they're putting up the tableau section up here, and we'll get a chance to see those in just a few minutes. Hi Fiona Duffy. Oh, look at that car there, Lambo. A Lamborghini on the Blackpool Promenade. Hi to Scott Brown. I'd like to meet you this Saturday near the tower. Coming to Blackpool in August, says Julie Ward. 544. 544 watching. That is incredible. It's really, really good. Don't forget to hit thumbs up. Hi to Veronica Harvey. Daughter moved to Fleetwood. Yeah, Lamborghini on. Illuminations September the 1st, is it? And don't forget Ride the Lights as well. Hey, you never know, they might even turn them on. If someone plugged them in. Hey, we're now coming up to them now. They're just building these Illuminations. Hi from New Jersey, Dinah 03, New Jersey. Welcome to Stephen Bryson, to the members. Yeah, I've got a members if you want to check it out. A members thing where I'll put extra videos on. Put extra members videos on. If you want to check that out, you can have a look at it. It's been going a couple of months now, and it's pretty good. If you want to see a little bit more from the channel, you can do. So we're now making our way north along Blackpool Promenade, and we're now up to this section here, which is quite a popular part of the Illuminations. You can actually walk. You can walk along this section, not just drive past it. No Red Indians. You're right, Darren. Yeah, that was a bit of a controversy last year. We had a display somewhere up here with Red Indians, and there was one person. What? Just got someone shouting at us from a Renault. Is it a Renault Captur? Hi to that person there.
That's the first one.
So this is I'm sure everyone's seen this one, aren't we? It's quite a good one though, isn't it? The Alice in Wonderland. Why have they removed the tram gates? Oh, have they removed the tram gates over there? That's right, Lancashire. So it looks like this one's done. 565 watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, so these they're all built on these big poles, and they take the poles down in January, and they're putting the poles back up again in June. So they're up for half of the year, these poles, and then they start building the tableaus. We're just coming up to this one here. This is the haunted house. I'll just show you this one. If you haven't seen this one, I'll turn the camera around so you can have a look at this. But they're building these as we speak.
My favourite one, this one.
I like that one. The best thing to do as well is to get out your car and have a walk around this section here. You can walk through it. Some of them are interactive. You can actually interact with some of them.
This one's not quite finished yet.
This is Queen's Promenade, Blackpool. We're making our way towards Red Bank Road. A lot of these houses, well, there's some residential houses along here, but there's also quite a lot of apart hotels along this section. There's not really any hotels now until we get up to Red Bank Road. It's mostly residential along this section. We're now at this place here, Lowther Avenue, and here's a little look around. We've got 573. We're going up, folks. Can we get to 600? Hi to Martin, Hannah and baby Cora staying at Broadwater in Fleetwood. Third holiday in Blackpool. Hope you're having a great time in Blackpool, and got some rain rarely. Hi to Stephen Lilly. Stephen Lynn from Manchester. Sorry?
I'm trying to think which one it is in Broadwater in Fleetwood.
Broadwater. I don't know Broadwater all that well. I've heard of it.
Could be Cardigan.
But look how straight this tram track here. It doesn't even look like a tram track. It looks like a railway track, doesn't it? But look how straight that is. I think, is that a cattle grid? Is that? I don't know. What's that for? Is that to stop dogs going on it or something? I'm not too sure. But they do put the foot down when they get up here, the trams. They do put the foot down a bit. I think that we might be up to the new bit, folks. Just across the road from a block of flats there, Queen's Court. Got some nice lawns in the front of those flats there, very nice lawns. They keep the lawns nice up this end. But anyway, I think that we might be up to where they're going to put a new display up right here. If I turn around now, can you see those poles there? Well, those poles are all new. Sorry, my camera's playing up a little bit. All them poles there are all new. So I think that that's where this new display is going to go. 30 million hotel going in the front. Would that be the one in place of the St. Chad's? All these poles here are all brand new, so they're for a new display. And they're still building that one over there. So it looks like the one where the Red Indians was right here. You see that there, where those new poles are? That's where the controversial. That's where the controversial. Oh, thank you very much to Jacqueline McCann. Thanks, Jacqueline. So the new display is going to go right there. Don't forget to hit the like button.
320 likes.
We've got 320. I wonder if that embankment's man-made. I never thought of that. Folks, I never really noticed that we've got a bit of an embankment going on here. I wonder if that's man-made. I never really noticed that, you know. We're just opposite Duchess Drive. Duchess, yeah, look at that there. Another block of flats over there. Swan Lake we've got here. We're live in Blackpool. Queen's Promenade, we're getting a look at it. Thanks, Julie. Thank you very much to Julie. Swan Lake there for you. We're getting a little look at the Jamie Bates is watching from South Shore. Tommy Smith. That looks like Easter House. Check out these shelters as well. Look at these, folks. Those shelters are quite swanky, aren't they? Look out for my big orange e-bike. You're in South Shore, Castle Road. Yeah. Lancashire had his e-bike stolen. Watching from Darwin, says Adam Davey. Oh, that was rather fast. Hi to... Did someone complain about the red Indian because Blackpool full of cowboys? Just a wee joke. It's a housing estate in Glasgow. Blackpool rocks, that one there. Hey! Thanks very much. Jamie's just sent us a super chat and he's right here. There he is there, look. We're live in Blackpool. We're on Queen's Promenade. We're looking at the... we're travelling from Germany to... Hi from Chatham, Andrew Booth. Naples Fireplaces. It's a Canadian one. Thanks to Cat's Rule, that's absolutely awesome. The cap I'm wearing. This cap, could anybody tell me? Anybody know what this cap is? It's Calgary Flames. Yeah. I don't know anything about Calgary Flames. I think they're are they an ice hockey team? They're an ice hockey team, I think. Yeah, Calgary Flames. I was in town and some Canadian person walked past me and said, "Go Calgary." So there you go. Anyway, this is my favourite. Hi to Michael. We're now looking at Sooty and Sweet. Calgary Flames might have a pretty good NHL team. Have they ever won the Stanley Cup? That's the question. 565 watching. Let's see if we can get to 600. Come on, we can get to 600. Hit the like button if you haven't hit it already. First time not coming to Blackpool. I like the tree, Steve. What tree? I don't know what tree. Thanks very much, Peter. That's absolutely awesome. Can you make me a mod on this channel? Well, definitely. Can you make... Right, that's done. Sorry. Mandy Steele, shout out for my son. Shout out to Gabriel on his 8th birthday from here in Blackpool. Now we're just coming up to this rather grand building on the right hand side, a very famous old building in Blackpool. It's the old miners' convalescent home. Of course, as with a lot of buildings, it's now been repurposed as very expensive flats. Thanks to James Morley. Thank you, James. Thanks, James. But we're now looking towards the miners' convalescent, Indian, Moroccan Cherokee. And as I said last year, whoever complained about the limit needs to get a life. It didn't bother me. And that's from Diner03. There you go. But just look at that building over there. Can anybody tell me when that was built? I think it's got to be late 19th century, would you say? I don't know. What do you think? I'm going to go have a look. It's actually quiet, fairly quiet on Blackpool Promenade at the moment. We can actually cross the road without getting run over. I want to have a sneaky look at the miners' home. Gated, of course. Hey, you never know, if I keep doing this, I might be able to afford some place in here. Let's have a look, shall we? Look at that. Not allowed if you don't live here. But that's a miner's home, folks. Look at that. Isn't that a grand building? If anyone can tell me what year it was built, that'd be handy. Oh, look at the lawn as well. It used to have the letters MCH on the lawn. MCH as in miners' convalescent home. Does anyone remember that? I remember it. It wasn't that long ago actually. But there you go, look at that. That's a picture there now, folks. If you want a screenshot of that, that's the miners' convalescent home. What a grand building that is. They just don't build them like they used to, do they? 1927, that's a bit later than I thought. He said it was opened in 1927. I thought it was earlier than that. So this building was completed in 1927. So it's not even 100 years old. Yeah, well that's something, isn't it? So you see that bank there, the bank, the lawns are very, very nice looking, by the way. But that's where the initials used to be. They used to have the initials on there. And when it was turned into flats, they added these other buildings either side, at the other side. So I tell you what, I'd like to go up there to that crow's nest thing up there. It'd be interesting to see what you can see up there. It's like a balcony, isn't it?
It would be interesting.
Yeah, go right up there and have a look out that circular window. They might even have like one of those, what do you call them? What do you call those cameras? Hey, I tell you what though, folks. There's a name for them, like a I can't think of the name of it. It says it. Built between 1825 and you mean 1925 and 1927? It was opened by the Prince of Wales in 1927. Nope. Sarah says she'll be disappearing and getting drunk alone in Blackpool a week on Monday. Lol. Look at that. So what would that make it then? Would it make it Edwardian? It's not Victorian, is it? Georgian? No, I don't know. What king was on the throne in 1927 or 1925? Just going to head back over the road again. We'll head back over. Oh, we've missed the Daleks! Oh no. Oh, it's alright, we'll get on the way back. I've missed the Daleks, folks. They're just down that way. It's alright, we'll see them on the way back. $625 watching. We've got over 600. Whoa, that is amazing. Yes, we've now got over 600 watching. We're live in Blackpool. We're on Queen's Promenade. We're taking a look at we're having a bit of a preview of the Illuminations. The Illuminations are going to start on, I think it's the 1st of September, and they're going to run right through until 2024 January, because the Illuminations now, they used to go on till around about November the 5th or something like that, but now they've extended the Blackpool Illuminations all the way from the beginning of September right through to the new year. So the Illuminations now, they run into the Christmas celebrations. So we have the Christmas by the Sea as well, and it all seems to just run straight through. So there you go. Just waving at someone. Yeah, so there you go. They're getting things ready. They're getting things ready already. Let's have a little look over here. Look. That's where we were just looking over there. The old miners' convalescent home, 1927 was when it opened. Yeah, I thought it would be older than that, to be quite honest. I was quite surprised. Going half an hour now. Got another shelter here. This one looks a little bit different, this one. It's like a double fronted shelter there. There's quite a lot of these shelters along Blackpool Promenade. I'm not sure if the sun's going to come out again, folks. I think the cloud might be a little bit too thick. I was kind of hoping on the... Alfie Kelly. Got some more hotels here on the right hand side. There's one there called the Bryn Cliff and the Seacoast. Oh, it looks like they're getting on with that house next door. Well, that house over there on the corner, that belongs to Renee, who I did a video with. And it looks like it's getting on with it. We're now at Cavendish Road. Cavendish Road, yeah. That house over there, I went inside that house to have a look. Yeah, so it looks like it's all coming together. Well, it's funny, but if you look down there, you can actually get a view towards the east. You can see the hills. Can you see that view down that road there? You can actually see the Bowland Fells. That's the Bowland Fells down there. The fells of the Forest of Bowland. It's actually quite clear at the moment, folks. You're at the top of my son and family's drive, says Stephen Smith. There's a house over there which looks like it could be... Oh my goodness, Peter's just... Wow, Peter, that is absolutely amazing. I can't believe it. I might be able to afford to buy that house if this keeps going. That house over there, it does look like it needs a little bit of TLC, sorry.
It's like it's abandoned.
It does look about, well I hope it is, because if there is someone living in there, you've got about 620 people looking at your house, which looks like it's been abandoned. I like these ones, you know. What do you think of these? I like these. These are one of my favourites. They're a bit scary though, actually. I think they're a little bit scary, don't you think? The way they look at you.
Creepy.
There's another one. We've got 3 at the moment. There's another one to go up. I think it's the blue one. The let's see.
Awesome.
630 watching. That is amazing. Yeah, that is absolutely cracking. Thanks to everyone who's joined in. We're live in Blackpool. We're getting a look at a little preview of the Illuminations. They're scaring people now with this. But look into my eyes, look into my eyes. Don't look past me. There you go. I'll just show you around. So that's where we were. And down that way. You can see Blackpool Tower there. In the distance, it's lighting up Blackpool Tower. How long are we away from? We're about 15 minutes away from sunset. $643 watching. Remind me a bit of Thomas the Tank Engine. What do you think? Oh look, we've got a face down here. Can I get over this fence? Do you mind? Sorry about this folks, but I'm just going to be a bit naughty now. A little bit naughty. Sure, they'll let me off. I think this one's dead. This is the one, this is the ice one. People jumping behind the sofa now, I bet, won't they? Because these are pretty scary, these. Thanks to Paul Glover. £2, amazing. We're right behind them. I'm trespassing at the moment, so let's get back here. Cheers. Yeah, so there you go. They're still building them, of course. So that's going to go up on those 2 poles there. Thanks to everyone who's just joined us. Thanks to Karen Banner, thank you. Great live, thank you. All this fencing looks nice and new as well, doesn't it? What's this? Is that? I wonder what this is. Does anyone know what that is? Is that the mummy? I don't know. What's this?
Yeah.
In a park in Chicago, there are 2 native statues. One looks like he's fine now, the other looks like he's throwing a spear, but the weapons have been removed. Yeah. I've been to Millennium Park in Chicago, that's quite fancy. Hi from Peter and Barb in Houston. See, we've got people watching from Houston. Houston in Texas. I've been to Houston. I went to the Johnson Space Center. I think that was good, 15 years ago or so. Also went to Galveston. Shout out to Simon and Belinda in Flintshire. That one over there wearing a Blackpool FC top. It is a little bit breezy in Blackpool tonight, I have to say that. If you've just joined us, welcome to the live stream. We're live on Queen's Promenade in Blackpool. We're getting a little look at the illuminations, which are being put together now already. It does seem quite early, but they have to get these things, put up quite early. The faces are spring, summer, autumn and winter. We got a bit of a close-up of the winter one, didn't we? Teddy Bear's Picnic. I think this one is open to walk around. Thank you very much, Jan. Jan O'Byrne, thank you so much, that's amazing. I'm doing so well tonight, it's unbelievable. 660 watching. Almost at Bispham, my favourite hotel there is closed. Which hotel is that? So there's there's an apart hotel over there. We've got quite a few care homes up this end as well. The architecture is quite a bit different up here as well, you'll notice, a bit different to Blackpool. It's a little bit different. There's a Burbage over there, very popular, the Burbage. The Burbage is owned by the same people that own the Queen's mansions. Is that long before September? No, it won't. You're right, Lee. It won't be long. There's the Highlands pub. Live in Blackpool. I'm not going to do it. I was going to try and do the laugh and the boom boom, but no.
Boom, boom.
You know what? If I tried, it'd just be embarrassing, wouldn't it?
Basil brush, boom, boom.
Mike says he's looking forward to the air show. It is fairly quiet up this end, by the way. It is a little bit on the quiet side. What's this one here? Is this new? I don't know. It's,
Mum's in the chat.
yeah.
Nicola Louise.
Hi to Nicola. Nicola Louise. Hi to everyone. We've got 650, so hi for me and Jamie to everyone who's watching. 650 watching, that is really good. We're getting a look at the Blackpool Illuminations. Oh, by the way, folks, we're now at the end, I'm afraid. Well, we're at the end of the Illuminations. We're not finished with the live stream yet, but we're actually at this, the end. You see that archway there? That is for the end of the Illuminations. I'll tell you what, we'll be having a look over there in just a second. I just want to show you something over here because the view from up here is pretty amazing. We're high up. We're pretty high up here. Look at this. I don't think we're going to get a sunset, I'm afraid, folks. But just look at that. We will be flying home for Christmas, flying into Manchester, says Peter Mum. Look at this, folks. Whoa. You can see the camera shaking it. There's a boat out there with a light on it, can you see?
Yeah.
I still love Basil Brush, I'm now in my 50s, yeah. Same here. I'd like to watch them all again. My favourite character is Sweet. Well, I'm doing my best to hold this steady, but it's a little bit choppy out there tonight. But just look how high up we are. I mean, just look at these cliffs here, look. If you look up there, 666 watching. That's the number of the beast. Oh dear, 666. Brian Perry says he's up in Blackpool on the 15th of July, World Match Play Darts at the Winter Gardens. That's a good tournament, isn't it? The World Match Play. I am going to have to keep my hat because it's going to blow off if I don't watch it. 674 watching. It's going up and up and up, folks. It is going up. You can actually drive onto the... You can drive down there onto the beach. But look where we are now, we're at Bispham. This is Bispham. Ryan says his favourite character is Sooty. A lot of people coming over for the air show. Don't forget the Blackpool Air Show, 12th and the 13th of... Thanks, Tracy Marsden. 12th and 13th of August is the air show. Watch your baseball cap doesn't fly into the sea. I know. It might do because it's that windy. It really is. So this is Bispham, and this is actually, Bispham is quite interesting because it was, Bispham existed before Blackpool. And Blackpool got its name officially on paper in Bispham. It was at the Bispham Parish Church in 1602. It's quite a long way from here. I'll have to see if I can do a video about it because that would be good. Looking down Red Bank Road there, you've got the Bispham Kitchen, you've got the Top Chippy. You've got quite a lot of restaurants, nice restaurants down there actually. If you've been to Blackpool Illuminations, you probably know this. I think they've only just opened it up again because it was closed off to traffic for a couple of weeks. But yeah, got Hearts Amusements on the corner there, and that's the Queen's Mansions. Look at that Art Deco, isn't it grand? Hearts Amusements, Man Friday, or Man, is it, how do you say that? Man Friday ice cream. That's been there quite a while. Just over there we've got the Bispham Kitchen. It's actually pretty quiet down here at the moment, folks, but if you come here during the Illuminations at the weekend, it is absolutely buzzing down here. It really is. And if you ride the lights as well, if you ever do the ride the lights, you'll know that it can be pretty manic down here. No probs, Chris Lennon. Cafe Royale there. There are quite a lot of nice restaurants down here.
What's the Bispham kitchen?
Bispham Kitchen just over there, look.
It's good that one.
Yeah. Hi to Nick Shields. Danny Dyer's Deadliest Men. So the famous bouncer of Blackpool, 2007. Old footage, yeah. I wonder if that's Steve Sinclair. Because he still lives in Blackpool. Or was it Steve Hill? Hill Security. They used to do all the door security in Blackpool. This is a massive, massive job. But there you go, that was a look at Redback Road. We're going to head back, if I can head into the wind, because I'll tell you what, that wind is... I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to hold on to my hat because we're now walking into the wind. And this hat that I've got on could easily blow off if I don't watch what I'm doing. So it is quite a strong wind in Blackpool tonight. But how many have we got now? We've almost got 700 watching. Can we get to 700? Come on, we can get to 700. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. And let's see if we can get over 700 people watching. We're doing really, really well. We're getting a bit of a preview of the Blackpool Illuminations. And I'm just going to head back that way now. We'll have a look at some that we missed, and hopefully we'll get over 700. Let's see if we can make it over 700. Let's turn it around. Oop. Watch it. There we go. Bispham Station. 13 away from 700. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. It's quite a fancy station, isn't it, really? They've got like a little ice cream parlour there as well. It's quite a fancy little station, isn't it? I think they have like a, I don't know, do they have a souvenir shop? They probably would have, I don't know, they probably would have had toilets there. But toilets are now over there. But the toilets will have been part of this station back in the olden days, but now they've got those toilets over there, haven't they? Can we get to 700? Can we get to 700? Let's see. So, there's the archway there. The gateway to Blackpool Illuminations. If you're going back that way. I will be riding the lights again as well this year. So,
I'll be doing that as well. So
I always ride the lights. Here's another look at the Queen's Mansions. Hey, 700. Hey, we made it. Hey, 700. Hey, 700. Wow, amazing. We made it to 700. That is absolutely amazing. I can't believe it. We've got 700 watching. We're live in Blackpool. We're on Queen's Promenade. We're just by Redback Road. We're at the very end of the Illuminations. If you go on the Illuminations in Blackpool, you usually start at the south and work your way up this way to Redback Road. And this here is the archway. That's the end. I'm having to watch out for trams because I'm on the tram tracks at the moment. Absolutely amazing. I'll just show you where we are. This is where we are, look. Went to see the bloke on his bike with the banging music. I don't know who's switching them on, you know. Hi from Chesterfield, Paul Cooper. The city with the broken spire on the church, or the twisted spire. I saw it from a train the other week. Or should I say the other month? No, the two ways, Mike. But yeah, I finally saw the twisted cathedral in Chesterfield from a train. I always wanted to see that, you know. I'll have to go properly. Here's another look at the... Oh! I'll tell you what, it's a bit breezy. But there's a nice view of the Lake District up that way.
Got 2 boats now.
Yeah, there's a couple of boats out there. We're going to get a new boat. The earthquake in the Midlands? No, I didn't, Richard. I used to live in Chesterfield, says Mike Tyson. Stephen should turn on the hallucinations. The live stream is better than being at a Wetherspoon, says Ben. I've been enjoying your blogs, Jamie, says Derek. You turn the lights on, says Pete. That's Cleveley's up there. Cleveley's. Can you see that? We'll zoom in on Cleveley's, shall we? Watching this from Chicago, USA, says Ruben Trevino.
Wow.
You're a hit, my friend. Thank you very much. I love Chicago as well. I've been there. I've been to Chicago. It's absolutely awesome. We went to Millennium Park. We went up the Willis Tower, the Hancock Centre, Navy Field. Got to hold on to my hat now. In fact, I think I'll turn my hat the other way around. That'll work. Plenty of seating up here if you want to sit down and watch the sunset. I'm afraid we're just past the sunset now. The sun was going down at, I think it was about 13 minutes to 10. Come and visit, we'll show you around. Thanks very much to Ruben for that. I'll see if I can get back to Chicago again. I didn't stay in the city, we stayed in Chinatown. It was a bit too expensive to stay in the city of Chicago, so we stayed in Chinatown. I went on a tour bus as well. But yeah, it's a bit wild tonight. It's a bit wild up here tonight. We're getting a look now. We're going around the back of where we were before. It's outside the window. I thought it was you when I saw the red cap. See our crafts. Fantastic city. Linda Nagel's been to Chicago. Yeah, we went on an open top bus as well. Look at this. Is that it? That's a Kestrel, folks. That's a Kestrel. Wow, look at that, a Kestrel. We spotted a Kestrel. Look at that. I have actually seen Kestrels up here before, you know. Notice how that's a Kestrel. It looks like that seagull's trying to scare it off though. I have actually seen kestrels along this part of the promenade before. I've been to San Francisco but I didn't see any Blackpool trams. Yeah, I went to San Francisco, I've been twice. Yeah, I didn't see any Blackpool trams. Yeah, it's a kestrel. Didn't really expect to see a kestrel out of Georgia. Any idea? Georgia painting. I think that was a lad on it. There's been a couple of deaths unfortunately up here. There was a man drowned just last week, not near the boating pool. They found a man who drowned, and there was also a lad on an e-scooter who crashed on Middle Walk, and that was just the other week. So yeah, there's been quite a lot happening. I'm on the north side of Chicago. The architecture water tour is the best. So I'd love to see your video of Chicago. If you look up my name on Flickr, Stephen Cheatley, you'll probably be able to see my pictures from Chicago because I'm on the Flickr website. So I don't think I've got them anywhere else. But I remember I took a picture outside the Hancock Centre, and all you could see was the shadows of the skyscrapers on Lake Michigan. Oh, it's a bit breezy, folks. Where are the Daleks? Have we not got to them yet?
Yeah, the further up.
I know we missed the Daleks, folks. I'll see if I can bring you the Daleks. Oh, but look at that down there. There's someone fishing over there. I don't think I'd like to do fishing. Not along here. It's just too. Fishing soon. Look, straight. Ah, see our crafts is in Queen's Mansions. Is that drone picture still on the wall at the reception? Because I took that. The one of Bispham, the one of the flats looking down the road. Windy South Wales. The sea is very dangerous. Yeah. It is a bit on the breezy side. It's a bit choppy. I don't think I'd like to be on that Isle of Man ferry tonight. There's that face, look. It is. I hope you can hear me okay, because the wind is coming right at us now. You can see the North Pier straight ahead. Looks miles away. Hi to Michael Burrows. Thanks, Moonage. Ah, yeah, I know where we are now. We're making our way south along the promenade. We're round the back of these displays here. They're still building them. We've got one to go up here. I don't know what's going up there, but something will go up there. Yeah, that way. I've turned my hat around, turned it. It'll just blow off. So if I have it this way around, it's not gonna blow off. So, well, I hope it won't blow off anyway. So we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. I don't want to lose it. I don't want to lose this hat because I quite like it. But anyway, look at this. I wanted to show you these shelters. Look at the shelter here. Look. Hey, look at that, folks. What a shelter. A little bit different, this one. Double fronted. And funny enough as well, you don't get that many people that sit in these shelters. The good thing is, I suppose, what other parts of the country would like to visit? Oh, there's quite a few places. I think the East Coast. The thing about these shelters is that, well, at least up this end, you're not going to get beer monsters sitting in these shelters. You're going to get them near the North Pier. But these ones up here, they're not too bad, and they're quite well looked after as well. If you look at some of the, I'll just show you some of these. I look like a rapper or something, don't I, with a hat like this. But look at this. Look at that, eh? They don't make them like that anymore, do they? Thanks, Michael Brassington. Are we allowed to go down here? DJ Cheatley in the house. I have to wear my hat back to front because it might blow off in the wind. Because we're now coming into the wind now. I think this building here might be responsible for a lot of the electric that runs the campaign for Steve Scoopin to be on the lights. So the second for me, thanks to Alfie. Lime Regis was nice. Was there a few weeks ago. Gosh and Dash. Got a wagon over here with a cherry picker on the top, so they're obviously using that to put the Illuminations up with.
I'm going now.
I'm going now, not happy. Why?
I don't know.
Why is that Marine not happy?
That's what I'm confused about.
Have I been to Scarborough? No, I've not been to Scarborough. I must go to Scarborough. I've not been to Skegness, I've not been to Scarborough, I've not been to Whitby. There's loads of places along the east coast where I've not been. The east coast is pretty much untapped. The only place I have been on the east coast is Flamborough. I went to Flamborough once. Can you see that there? That wagon's got a load of bits on it. It looks like it's got the haunted house on it there, look.
Hashtag Thompson.
Sorry?
Hashtag Thompson.
Look at that there, look. Tram check, yeah, no trams. I've just got a message from Steve Featherstone saying that they were in Queen's Mansions. We're now back across here again, across the road from the miners' home. It's starting to get a bit dark now. Lighting up time. But I'm afraid these aren't going to light up. Oh, we missed this space. We've got the Daleks over it. Someone said they're going to Scarborough. Filey, not far from Scarborough. I must get myself over to... I want to do a tour. I'll do Skegness, which I know is right down on... It's almost in Norfolk, isn't it? I'll do Skegness. Is Skegness in Lincolnshire? That has happened. Hey, you know what's happened then? We lost this signal for the first time since I've been on this new phone network. I've been on this new phone network since... Was it the back end of last year? And that is the first time I've ever had a live stream drop out. Right, we lost the signal for what, about 20 seconds? And unfortunately we've lost quite a few people, but hopefully we'll get some more back. But that's the first time I've ever lost a signal on a live stream since I changed to the new network, which goes back to last year. So yeah, so sorry about that, folks, but not much we can do about it. But they're the Daleks. You can probably blame them. You can get inside that TARDIS. The signal was bad in Lytham. Yeah, I'm not surprised. There was loads of people there, all clogging the network up. Did I visit the brewery at St Hostel? No. Tell you what, that car was travelling then. Oh, there was a heck of a colour balance shift there then. It went from a cold blue to a very, very warm kind of yellowy orange in just a few seconds. We've been going more than an hour now, folks. We're live in Blackpool. We're on Queen's Promenade. Going back the way. We're getting a look at the Illuminations as they build them. It's now lighting up time. The Ghost Walkers. Hi to Rob and Ange. Beamish in Northumbria. Yeah. So I lost the signal. First time that's happened for a while. First time that's happened since I had my old phone contract. I changed over to a new service provider and I haven't had a lost signal until that very moment, just back there then. And I must have done, how many live streams have I done? I mean, I think it was the back end of last year when it It was probably November when I changed over, I think. I don't know, I might be wrong. But I know I've done quite a few live streams all over the place, and I haven't had a problem, not had a single dropout until then. Hi Robert Brown. Lighting up time now, you can see the tower. You might just be able to see the tower there, just lighting up sort of purple. This one they're just building. Lost the signal again. I only lost it for a few seconds, but I'll tell you what, I think it might be all going. Well, it's all falling apart, folks. It's all falling apart. Just when we thought it was all going so well. But we're still going, I'm still soldiering on. We're live. I'm gonna head across here actually. Let's head across here. Head across the tram track. Tram check. Andrew Walsh, Farley, Bridlington and the surrounding areas. I love it. Used to stop at Rayton Sands, Haven. We're live in Blackpool. If you've just joined us, we're on Queen's Promenade. We're getting a look at the Illuminations here. If you've just joined us, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. That's a haunted house. Maybe all the electric static with the wiring, says Sharon. Could be. I mean, there is quite a lot of electrics going on around here with the substations and all that sort of thing. Bye, Paul. Oh, at the side, they've put like a forest up at the side, trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on these poles here, they'll have trees that sort of move around and they've got faces on them. Well, that's the haunted hotel there. And that back to Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, the wind turbines, yeah. As long as there's not too much wind, because they'll have to turn them off, won't they? Because they don't work if there's too much wind, do they? You know Alice in Wonderland at Blackpool Pleasure? I was more scared by Alice in Wonderland than I was by the ghost train. Trying to think, 3:45 will be in Blackpool. Pubs are hard to find in Blackpool, says Ian Thompson. You sound serious, look for the Red Hut for chips. That one's moving up there, look, that cat is moving. Spooky. It's just the wind. It's just the wind. I'll tell you what, I can smell the grass. They must have cut this grass today. I can smell it. Can you smell that grass? Smell. I can smell the grass. This grass here, it's better than the grass in further south along the Golden Mile, isn't it? Because that grass there is like a sand dune. Bye, Wayne. Green, green grass. I don't normally smell grass because I'm fairly used to it. I'm fairly used to the smell, but it does actually have quite a nice smell when you hear it. When you, I suppose if you ever go to a football stadium or something like that, you can smell it there. It does have a very distinctive smell. When it's been cut. Getting drunk all alone in Wetherspoons, says Sarah. On her birthday. Oh, sure someone can join you. I can still hear the sea. Can you hear the sea? Sounds breezy. Yes, it is. Won't be long before the lights come on, September the 1st, yeah. And don't forget Ride the Lights, where we can ride a bike along the Blackpool Illuminations. Get on your bike and be thousands taking part in that again. So, get on it. But we're heading back up now to where we started, which is just across the road from the Genting Casino here, formerly the Castle Casino. Genting Club there, Hotel Sheraton over there, Doric, Markelly's, Elgin, the Royal Boston just down there. But we're just coming up now on the where we started. Look at this, back to the cabin lift. Here we go. Let's see if we can get down here. No, can I turn my cat round? Is it safe to turn my cat round? I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to lose this cat because I don't think I'll be able to replace it, you see, because... What's that?
That thing with that bird, it's
Oh, the kestrel. We've spotted the kestrel again. Jamie spotted that kestrel. We've got a kestrel and it's hovering. You get to see them hovering. You see them I'll tell you where you see them. You see them from motorways. You see them quite a lot over motorways. And we've actually got the kestrel here, folks, so I'll turn the camera around so you can see it. There you go, that's a kestrel, folks. Bit of wildlife for you. I wonder if it's going to find anything. A kestrel and Blackpool Tower. When's the last time you saw those two together? Sorry, I can't keep the camera steady here at the moment. I'm trying to hold my hat as well, so. Oh, we even got a full moon as well. Well, not a full moon, but. Thanks, Leslie Buckley. Or Leslie Buckley, thanks. We're just looking at a kestrel here it's looking for something. It's looking for movement down there, isn't it? I'll tell you what, how does that bird manage to stay that still with all this blustery wind? Have you seen the way that it can hang around in the same place? It's like a drone. You know, like a drone with a GPS. And they can stay in the same place even when the wind is blowing them because the GPS keeps them in that place. But that is quite amazing to watch that kestrel. It is not moving from that very spot, and yet we've got a blustery wind coming at us, and somehow that kestrel is able to stay right where it is. Isn't it amazing? Wow. Yeah, I even bring you a bit of nature on the live stream. Anyway, I'm going to end it there now, folks. We've been going for, what, an hour and 15 minutes? We got to see the Illuminations. We had a little bit of a drop out there just on the way back, but yeah, I think it's been pretty good, and we had over 700 people watching, which is really, really good. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe and also like the video as well. So, and thanks to everyone for joining in. Thanks to all the mods as usual. Jamie's a mod. So I'll say thanks to Jamie there. And thanks to everyone who's done super chats as well, of course. I've done pretty well for those tonight. I think it's been pretty good, sorry.
There's another one for me before we end.
Oh, I've just got another one. There you go. So thanks to Jamie. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to all the mods. Thanks to everyone who's joined in. If you're new, like I say, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Join the channel, or just subscribe to the channel, all that sort of stuff. Check out my other videos. And yeah, I'm going to leave you there now. In fact, what I'll do is we'll turn the camera around and we'll leave you with one last look over. I'll tell you what, I'm scared to take my hand off my hat just in case I lose it, but there you go, folks. Thanks for tuning in. I'll leave you now.
Bye-bye.
We'll leave you now with one last look at the oh, I think I'm going to have to turn it off before everything blows away. See you in the next video.